Why did you protect me? It's not going to give you anything but grief.
I couldn't just stand by and do nothing while they beat you. I just knew you could never have done what they think you've done. But I'm sure you know who did, and you've got to catch him.
If only it were that easy. Winslow's as clever as he is ruthless. He'll be a difficult man to track down.
Won't you please tell me about it? Maybe I can help somehow.
This isn't play acting.
You can't do this alone, Jim. It's far too great a job for one man. Let me help you.
It's too dangerous. I could never let you get in harm's way.
Well, maybe I can help in some other way. I could set up interviews. I could make phone calls. I know I'm new at this, but maybe I can think of some new leads. Two heads are better than one.
I must be going crazy.
Does that mean I can help?
All right, you can help.
You won't regret this. Where do things stand?
Well, I have some solid leads on how to track down the Black Dahlia, but as for Winslow, that's another matter. I have no idea what alias he's using, where he's hiding, what he's planning to do next. The only lead that I have is a crate of his that I traced from the train to a movie studio soundstage, but it's a closed set.
A movie studio? Say, that reminds me, did I
Now's not the time to be thinking about the picture business, Alice.
No, it's not that, Jim. It's just that when I came by, before I knew the detectives were here, I came to tell you some exciting news. Congratulate me. You are looking at the new script girl for RKO Studios. I start today.
RKO? Isn't that where King Productions is filming?
Why, yes, I believe it is. It looks like my good fortune's working for both of us already. I can get you on the set. I'll stop around later and leave a pass.
This is wonderful. I may have underestimated you.
Bet you won't make that same mistake twice. Oh, look at the time. I've got to get going. Don't want to be late for my first day. See you later, Jim.
May I help you, sir?
Do you recall buying a somewhat unusual black gem? Would have had some strange markings carved into the surface and would have been sold to you by a dark-haired woman, very pretty, face that's hard to forget?
Yes, sir. The young lady was remarkable, but not half as remarkable as that gem of hers. In all my years in the antique and curio trade, I have never seen an artifact such as that.
Well, I'd like to buy it back. The young lady has had a change of heart. It was a gift from her late fiancé.
Oh my, how awful. I'm afraid I can't sell it to you, sir.
I'm willing to pay top dollar.
No, it's not that. It's not that at all. I can't sell it to you because I don't have it. I sold it to another gentleman this very morning.
Who did you sell the gem to? No, wait. Let me guess. Blonde guy smokes black Turkish cigarettes?
Yes, that's a gentleman, all right. A friend of yours?
No, not a friend.
Ah, a rival then.
Yeah, something like that. Listen, it is very important that I find this gem. Do you have any idea where I might be able to find this man? Did he say anything at all about where he might be staying?
I'm afraid not, sir. He paid cash for the gem. Paid very handsomely for it. He did give me another item in trade as well. It would have been very valuable had it not been damaged. Of course, he'd had it repaired.
An item? What sort of item?
A rather unusual gentleman's walking stick.
Walking stick, you mean a cane?
Yes, sir. A very finely crafted cane, with a strange frontispiece. The top half had been replaced. The repairs had been very well done, but in the antiques market, the damage had already been done. Yes, it would have been very valuable indeed had it not been flawed.
Can you show me this cane?
Certainly, sir. You can see the flaws in it.
Eisenstadt's cane.
Oh, you know the item. I'd begun some preliminary research, but I'd been unable to learn its history.
Eisenstadt was a man that I knew back in Cleveland. He was the cane's previous owner. Who owned it before him, I couldn't even begin to tell you.
Yes, of course. It looks as if it's quite old.
How much do you want for it?
Well, I don't normally put things out to market until I've completed the research. For you, sir, I'll make an exception. $100.
I thought you said it wasn't valuable.
Oh, no, sir. $100 is a mere fraction of the price it would fetch if it were in pristine condition.
But that's about all the money I've got. All right. $80, 100.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alice. And this pass should get me on the set. The pass that Alice left for me worked like a charm. With it in hand, even that gorilla at the door couldn't keep me off the set.
Roll the camera. Action!
Oh, please, Dr. Sorbo, spare his life. I'll do anything you want. Anything. I beg you, please, to spare my Harry.
Cut! 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 What was that? What's happened here?
Sir, the lights burned out again. I tried to requisition them, but Mr. King hasn't been around to sign off on them.
Where's Al? He should be here. You call that begging? My dog begs better than that!
Sir, Al's at home sick again.
Again? Doesn't he realize my film is being ruined here? It's being sabotaged by incompetence. I can't take any more of this. Send everyone home. That's a wrap. We'll try again tomorrow.
Sir, don't you want to try just one more time?
Oh, what's the use? Send everyone home.
Okay, people. We're calling it a day. That's a wrap.
So anyways, I've been getting all the best jobs ever since I got a new agent. I can hook you up with them if you want. I'll catch you later.
So, how's the new script girl doing?
Oh, it's far busier and far less glamorous than I could have imagined. But otherwise, it's simply perfect. I'm loving every minute of it.
The set seems a little chaotic here.
From what I've been told, everything that could go wrong with this production has gone wrong.
What's the story with the guy who's about to put a gun to his head?
Who? Simon? Oh, he's under a lot of pressure to make sure this film gets done right. I've talked to the crew. He's an absolute dictator. But at least they don't blame him for the problems with the film.
Who do they blame?
Al King, the producer. They say he's been away from the set when the productions needed him most.
I found the crate from the train with Winslow's tags on it. Al King signed for it. Could he possibly be the connection between Winslow and the studio?
Oh, you don't think he could? No, he couldn't possibly be connected with your killer. Mr. King is a big, cuddly teddy bear of a man. He's the sweetest thing. If you were ever to meet him, you'd know.
Yeah, I wish I could. Why isn't he on the set?
He's homesick. Say, why don't you come round to the house later?
What house?
Mr. King's house. I'll be spending the afternoon there helping him with his work. You can meet him yourself. Then I'm sure you'll see he couldn't possibly be the type of man that would help that Winslow.
You know, that sounds like it might not be a bad idea. You're sure Mr. King wouldn't mind you inviting visitors around his place?
Oh, he won't even know. People come in and out of his house all the time. We can say you're there to pitch an idea. This manhunt of yours is a perfect story. I should be going. Mr. King will be expecting me soon. Stop round later. His house is the last one on Pacific Shore Road. You can't miss it.
Okay, I will. Say, this is some spread.
Thanks. I had Frankie Wright design it himself.
Mr. King, I'd like you to meet Jim Pearson. He's the man I've been telling you all about. He's got some fascinating stories.
Alice, I'm sure Mr. King doesn't want to hear about it.
So you're the man my Alice has taken such a shine to. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jim. Mi casa es su casa. That's Spanish.
Yes, my house is your house.
So you hablas de español, huh? You know, Alice, you've got yourself a very bright young man here. And you, mister, have got the next big star in my girl Alice.
She is a very talented girl.
She's gonna be huge, bigger than Hepburn, bigger than Hayward. She'll be packing them in all around the country. I'm gonna see to that myself, or my name ain't Big Al King.
Al, you said I was gonna be a big star.
Baby cakes, the Monster Men from Planet X is gonna be your ticket to fame.
Oh, what about me, Al? And me too.
Girls. They don't call me the Star Maker for nothing. You're all gonna be stars. You'll be bigger than the Lemon Sisters. Come on, girls, let's soak.
Don't you want to hear my story?
The stories can wait, but the young ladies. In the meantime, mi casa...
Hey, su casa. I got you, Mr. King. Well, he doesn't seem very sick, does he?
No, I suppose not. Perhaps he's just been overworked.
Yeah, like the king of the harem. Whatever possessed you to come to Hollywood?
Why, what do you mean?
Everybody's an actor out here. There's not a genuine person in the entire lot. Big Al, he's the phoniest of them all. Hey, mi casa es su casa. Guy learns one line of Spanish and thinks he's sophisticated.
Oh, you rotten! Well, I happen to love it out here. And as far as Mr. King is concerned, he is a very sweet, generous man.
Yeah, I'll just bet he is.
And what is that supposed to mean? Say, you're jealous.
I am not.
Yes, you are. You're jealous of Al King. How sweet. You know, you're kind of cute when you're jealous.
For the last time, I am not jealous.
If you say so, Jim. Have you found anything yet?
I'm still looking. The sarcophagus was made from a rare German marble. That almost sounds like the stone in Landulph's crypt, but... Winslow!
There. That looks like the original. I wonder where this shooting lodge is.
Is Mr. King an astronomy buff?
What gives you that idea? Oh, the telescope. I think he uses it for spying on the ladies on the beach more than anything else.
You have any idea how to use that thing?
I'm not sure. I think I've seen Mr. King turn those two knobs on the bottom to line it up.
Alice, have you seen this fraternity photo?
No, I don't believe I have.
That's Winslow back there with Al King.
That's Winslow?
Yeah, that's him. Listen, if you get a chance, could you ask him about this? Try to find out what you can about it.
I'll turn on the charm.
Yeah, well, just don't turn it on too much. I know how Mr. King likes the ladies.
Don't you worry about a thing. I can handle Big Al.